Oh, my goodness. Well, you caught Dr. Z catching a few Z's in between demos there. You know, I haven't seen you folks in a couple of weeks, but boy, over these next few Forever Vision shows, we have got some great product demos. And none more exciting than tonight with the facial fabric. You know, we've talked about the facial fabric this whole show, and Dr. Z has come up with a demo that's going to show you how the facial fabric and the rehydrating toner both get together, grab onto all those facial impurities that are in your skin, and pull them out and leave your skin baby soft the way it should be. Now, for you guys that think you're too macho to do a facial or use the facial fabric, Dr. Z, an old ex-football player, wants to tell you that everybody should get babied once in a while. So, ladies, take this demo home. Show your husband that's too macho to get a facial, that even Dr. Z likes to get a facial once in a while, and show it to him, and then pamper him like the king that he deserves to be pampered like. Now, how do we get started with the facial fabric? Well, let me tell you. All you need to do this product demo is a little toner, some cotton balls. Now, of course, you've washed your face with some aloe liquid soap first, just briefly. And now we're going to put some toner on the cotton balls, and we're going to always go in upward motions. Cover the whole face, all over, using these upward strokes. And make sure you get a good full coat of rehydrating toner all over the face. Now, of course, ladies, if you're giving this to your husband, there'll be such a pampering effect there. And you'll be able to do it for him much easier than Dr. Z can do it to himself. Okay, now that we've got a good coat of rehydrating toner all over ourselves, or just a little dab more. Make sure you get your face covered. And always, folks, very, very important to use upward strokes. Getting the parts that are really, really dirty on your skin, so make sure we get this facial fabric to bind with the toner so we can lift out those facial impurities. Next, we're going to take the fabric itself, and we're going to squirt it in with some rehydrating toner and get it good and soaked up. Let it soak in there real, real good. I tell you, this is where the beauty comes in. Dr. Z and his facial fabric. Now, when we put this on, folks, we've got to make sure that it adheres everywhere on the face. Don't be scared by how I look. Always using upward strokes. Make sure that it makes contact, that the fabric makes contact with the skin everywhere. And make sure that it bonds right to it. There we go. Oh my gosh, feels good. You know the greatest part about this demo? Absolutely the greatest part about it is that you get to pamper yourself for around 20 minutes or so here. Because you've got to leave it on while it dries for 20 minutes or so, I guess, until you feel it hardening and drying out, and then you can take it off and you'll see all those impurities right there. So Dr. Z is going to check out for about 20 minutes or so and just relax and pamper himself. See you in 20. Oh, what a life. Well, I've been waiting here for about 25 minutes. Took a beautiful little nap, and I tell you, I can really feel the rehydrating toner tightening up those skin cells and those pores in my skin and helping the impurities attach to the facial fabric. Now, as you lift in the upward motion, you'll take this off and you'll see that you can actually see some of the impurities stuck to the facial fabric. You know, the rehydrating toner got in there and tightened up those skin pores and cleaned some of that grime out, and it stuck to the facial fabric. You'll be able to witness that, as you can see here. Now, also notice that my face has been flushed. It's a little bit red. That's due to the increased circulation that the toner caused in my face. And, of course, when you increase the circulation, that's great for the skin. It makes it look younger and enhances that youthfulness of it. And I tell you, folks, this is a great demo. And you macho men, you can do it, too. And, ladies, it's a great way to pamper your husband. Now, you can use this demo in your home. You can use it at meetings. It's a great way to introduce people to the products. Well, folks, that's it for tonight. And we'll see you again in a couple weeks with another great Dr. Z demo. And as I say, just demo, baby. Hello everyone, Dr. Z. You know, 2 weeks ago we used the entire facial fabric, did a demo with it in the rehydrating toner and showed how it increased the circulation and removed some of the dirt and grime that was in your pores. Today I've got another demo using a portion of the facial fabric for problem areas. You know, sometimes around the nose or something you might have some extra stuff that you need to get rid of, some skin buildup and cells that collect some extra grease and grime. You want to get that out of there. This is a great visual way to use the facial fabric with the facial mask to get that out of there. Did this demo in Washington, D.C. for about 50 people about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and the response was overwhelming. So you too can use it at your home, in your product center with a great response because it's so visual. People will love it. First, we're going to start out with a little piece of the facial fabric. I've cut this so that it'll fit over the nose properly, over the problem area. And I've already pre-mixed some aloe activator and some contour mask right here. I'm going to use the applicator and put some on that problem area using upward strokes, always. And just a thin coat there is fine. And of course, you know that if you've used the facial mask, you're going to know that it tightens up the cells and removes some of that grime there. Now we're going to apply this little piece that I've cut for the problem area over that. You're going to feel it stick right to it. And then we're going to take and put another coat of the facial contour mask on there again. This is a great one to do in a meeting. You know, you're going to have to let this sit for probably 20 minutes again. It's a great one to do. Try to use upward strokes whenever you can. That's very, very important for the circulation in the skin around the face. Just putting a nice little coat on here, and you'll be able to feel the results. Immediately you can feel it tightening and gripping onto all the tightening of the cells and gripping onto that junk that's in your pores. Now this is my favorite part. After you've got it applied nicely, Dr. Z's favorite part is to be able to sit back, relax for about 20 minutes, and catch some Z's. You can really feel the tightening effect of the contour mask with the facial fabric, the piece that we've cut off here, as it attached itself and tightened up to the impurities there. Now we're going to take and start again at the bottom here, and we're going to lift this off in an upward motion as we reveal some of these impurities that have attached themselves here to this fabric. You can see, boy, if we can get a visual on it, you can see how it's lifted some of this grime out of my skin pores there. We're getting a good up close on that there. We can see the little things sticking up there as it lifted them out of those pores. It's amazing to think that that could actually be stuck in your pores, and this little intensity application with the fabric has lifted those out and cleaned out those pores. Great way to get rid of some of the problem areas that you have with your skin. Don't want to do this with the whole face, just only where you have problem areas. Folks, it's a great demo to do, as I said before, in your home, in a meeting, because it's so visual. People can actually see the